This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. For three, Bridges. Fox outside to the paint. Wembanyama. The rebound by Bridges. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Vassell's shot is good.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
And Ball gets it to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Here's Ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Allie, what do you have to offer?
And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Okogie. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. To the inside. Poke loose. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mark Williams.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Inside. Here's Williams. Okogie on the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Here's Miller. On target from range.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Fox. From deep three-point land. Second chance shot. Barnes the screen. It's Fox with a drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Pass to Miller. Okogie. Now here's Williams. There's Ball with a three. And Charlotte another three.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Assist goes to
Hornets leading by 7. Miller outside. Bridges outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. A big group substitution here for San Antonio.
Jeremy Silva, Keldon Johnson.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Down low. Picked up by Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Paul. Fires from deep. The Hornets pull it in. Miller outside. Again the miss by the Hornets. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
San Antonio team. 10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A playmaker on a totally different level, Paul can cut defenses to shreds with his play calls.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Box for 3. Not going to go that time. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Ryan?
Allie, thanks.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Ball with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Miller on the wing. The 3. That shot off. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Miller. He's covered by Fox. Now Williams. Here's Miller. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio.
Harrison Barnes. Devin Vassell.
So it's San Antonio now. It's a 5-point game. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. Ball surveys the floor. Here's Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Williams has got 6. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games, like even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. Hornets with the rebound. Up top, Bridges.
San Antonio foul.